Every 5 seconds, an Indian buys a car. But the vehicle that really matters is the one carrying India to superpower status. Will that engine be built by Tata, Mahindra, and Maruti Suzuki, or by BYD, MG, and Great Wall, arriving from across the Himalayas? Tonight we ask, can Indian automakers defend home turf and conquer new roads before Chinese giants overtake the lane? 20 years ago, owning a car in India was a luxury. Today, it's an aspiration fulfilled by 5 million buyers a year. 3 homegrown names dominate the streets: Maruti Suzuki, Tata Motors, and Mahindra. In 2024, Tata shipped 69,000 electric cars, more than Tesla sells in some European countries. Mahindra's new Born Electric platform promises 5 SUVs by 2026, while Maruti invests Rs 10,000 crore to build its first mass-market EV. The government is equally bullish, offering FAME CA2 subsidies and a Rs 25,000 crore production-linked incentive scheme to anyone who manufactures in India. On paper, the Indian engine is humming loud, but there's a new passenger in the back seat: China. First, BYD, the world's largest EV producer. BYD's Auto 3 beats Tata's Nexon on range, tech, and sometimes even price, thanks to China's mastery of batteries, magnets, and raw materials. Then MG Motors, a joint venture with SAIC. It has already emerged as India's number 2 electric brand. MG doubled its sales in 2024, snagging 1/5 of all EV registrations with just 2 models. And while Great Wall Motors is still waiting for regulatory green lights, half a dozen Chinese suppliers quietly ship cells, chips, and chargers into India every day. Why are Chinese cars cheaper? This is the most common question, but answer is not that straightforward. There are various driving forces. China has a clear advantage. On scale, whatever China does, it's on a mammoth scale. BYD built 4 million EVs before Tata built 1 lakh. 2. Vertical integration. This is a key factor in every business and every industry. They refine their own lithium, stamp their own chips, even make their own glass, using their own technology in their own factory, and deliver using their own logistics. And arguably the most important factor is cheap finance. Their state bank funds losses abroad for a decade-long dominance. Chinese banks underwrite razor-thin margins abroad for long-term dominance. For them, future market share is the key factor than the current profitability. Aggressive finance is their strategy. They sell batteries like street food everywhere and at rock-bottom prices. All these factors make Chinese competitor cars cheaper by at least a couple of lakhs Indian rupees. And for a price-conscious Indian buyer, it's more than enough to finalize the decision. For Indian CEOs, the message is clear: compete or watch your own market slip away. Surveys show 62% of Indian buyers prefer an Indian badge if price and features match. Yet 40% say they'll switch instantly for longer range or lower EMI. BYD's Blade Cell scores 650 km real-world range. Tata Nexon Maxes at 465 km. Average Chinese battery cost $85 per kilowatt hour. Indian pack, 110 dens per kilowatt hour. At the current situation, pricing, features, safety, range and design are all in favor of brands from the Dragon Land. The only strong side for local car makers is the mindset of owning Make in India car as a pride and patriotic factor, but only if the Indian brands move fast, really fast. In June 2025, New Delhi stunned the market when they announced an EV import duty cut from 100% to 15% for any global maker that invests $500 million in Indian production within 3 years. Supporters call it a masterstroke, which will drive a tech transfer without taxpayer subsidy. Critics call it Trojan horse economics, warning that local R&D could be hollowed out. Which one is right? We'll know by the next election cycle. But what do you think? Please do let us know in the comments section below. Now there are 3 possible scenarios for India. Road 1. Local champion scale up. Tata opens its own 20 gigawatt battery plant. Mahindra exports EVs to Europe. Maruti launches a sub-us 10 lakh electric hatch. Go all in to take the maximum share in the local market and then focus on the global stage. Road 2. Policy shield and skill surge. Import duties rise again in 2028. India's new solid-state battery breakthrough slashes costs. Domestic brands leapfrog on tech. Government will do everything possible to shield domestic companies even at a cost of less options for Indian consumers. Road 3. Joint venture highway. Indian conglomerate partners with Chinese automakers. Technology will flow both ways, and instead of made in India or made in China, it will be designed in China, built in India. Auto manufacturing employs 3 million direct and 10 million indirect workers. Every strategic choice will severely affect these families. Competition isn't a threat, it's a test. If Indian car makers can out-innovate, outscale, and outserve, the road to global power still runs within India. Where a car gets launched in Mumbai, manufactured in Chennai, pre-booked by a techie from Bangalore, and getting exported worldwide is possible. The steering wheel is still in our hands. Where we drive next is up to us. Superpower or sideline. Depends on how hard we hit the accelerator or just wait until it's too late. Thanks for watching till the end. If this video resonated with you, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. We're just getting started, and we'll be bringing you many more stories, insights, and reflections that speak to our shared experiences. Until then, take care, stay thoughtful, and keep the faith alive.